When you're abroad, never strike up conversations with strangers at the airport. Two young women, both under 20, landed in Paris for a vacation. Almost immediately, they caught the eye of a man. Speaking broken English, he offered to take their picture and suggested splitting a taxi, warning them that cabs in Paris were expensive. Naive and unsuspecting, the girls agreed. The man lived far away, so the taxi dropped them off at their apartment first. One of the girls, charmed by his looks, carelessly gave him her full address. She had no idea that just hours later, armed men would storm their apartment and drag her away. Her friend, who happened to be on the phone with her father at that very moment, witnessed everything. Panicked and crying, she begged him for help. Her father's instincts kicked in instantly. He pulled out a case of gear, hooked up an amplifier and recorder, and began pressing her for details. Where did you meet the man? What did he look like? His name? Accent? Nationality? Then, in a calm but firm voice, he told his daughter to hide under the bed. They're going to take you, he warned, but you must do one thing. When they grab you, drop the phone on the floor. You'll have 5 to 10 seconds. Use that time to shout out every detail you can about the men. Their hair, eye color, height, scars, anything you see. No sooner had he said this than the traffickers burst in. The girl screamed descriptions as her father listened, heart in his throat. Then her voice vanished. He knew the phone was in their hands. Moments later, he heard it crunch under a boot, the line going dead. What the traffickers didn't know was that the girl's father was no ordinary man. He was a retired intelligence operative with decades of experience in surveillance, infiltration, and assassination. He had walked away from war, weary of bloodshed, hoping to live quietly with his daughter. But when someone took her from him, the consequences were bound to be catastrophic. He immediately reached out to an old comrade, sending him the recording. The analysis was swift. The kidnappers were Albanian traffickers, part of a ruthless network operating out of Paris. They specialized in abducting women, using brutal methods to force them into prostitution. Based on their trafficking cycle, he had just 96 hours to save his daughter. After that, she would vanish forever. Without hesitation, he contacted his daughter's stepfather and demanded a private jet. Within hours, he was on his way to Paris, ready to unleash hell.